Oh my goodness. We're back. Finally.
All right.
Finally. Yeah. Here we are.
Jeez.
We had some tentacle difficulties,
Yes.
The
Yeah, there we
tentacles
go.
were flying.
but
But we're
here.
back.
We survived.
I don't know what to say.
Oh, come on, Knight. Oh, dang.
Knight's the man of mystery, a man of few words.
I'm just saying, man. I was like, I was starting to see if I could find that because when you first put me back on there, I was like, oh, maybe I can find it real quick. I know what that's like though, because StreamYard
Oh.
takes so long to friggin' upload.
I know. I was like, it's like spinning. Then it has to process it. I'm like,
Right.
are you? Oh, come on, man. Now it's spinning. I'm like, oh well, here we go. It's
At least
Friday,
you gave
man.
At least you gave us some beats to.
Yeah.
That Home Depot music.
I wanted to hear
That's right.
Jake rap. I was excited. I was like waiting for him to spit some bars.
You know what? We can make that happen.
Go, Jake!
Yeah.
No.
Home Depot.
No.
Hey, everyone, not sponsored. Go to Home Depot. You know, just go there. They got great prices. Why is no one? Why are we doing this stream, guys? Why are we not at Home Depot today? That's what I say. All right, Home Depot, home of the depots. That's.
Give us the sponsorship.
I'm doing the sponsorship right now for
We need
for it.
a sponsorship.
I'm
Home
recording.
Depot.
This
Send
should
that
be in the
clip-
commercial. This would be great.
Send that clip to Home Depot.
That's
Welcome.
one of the ones I like. I like that one. I
Yeah.
like that one.
Welcome
Very soothing.
to the Lethal Collective stream.
Yeah.
I feel like Knight's about to bust out and sing some very.
I am too, man. I feel it coming.
It almost sounds like it's the right type of music.
Yeah.
Jake's dancing.
Oh man,
Oh, I'm feeling
Oh.
it.
it's
Uh-oh.
kind of soothing.
Just sit back and just let it take
Oh.
over.
That's the missing part.
Oh,
Oh
damn.
my gosh.
I just went from 6 to midnight real quick.
Oh.
Man.
I've never heard that one before. That's pretty
Oh,
good.
really?
Yeah, no, that's pretty good.
That's old. That's an old one.
6 to midnight.
Wow.
Man.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if we played that the whole stream? People would just be like starting to pass out.
They
a
would
little
go to
bit.
sleep.
We
I
should,
think
This
we
isn't
might
the
go to
lethal
sleep.
collective.
we should do a subathon where it's just us not saying anything and it's just that music playing in the background.
So we're just smiling at the
Yeah,
camera.
we're
Smiling.
Hey, you know what we should do is take a still shot, right? And just put that up as
put
an
it up there.
overlay
Dude.
with the music, and that's it. Just to see what would happen. Oh my God.
I love it.
Yo, Carrie just put in the in the chat the link for an hour-long version of the Home Depot beat. Carrie, you're a fucking goat. Let's go. Carrie's killing it.
Oh, wow.
Let's, that was so necessary. Thank you, Carrie.
That was beautiful.
Oh man, she's quick, man.
Uh,
She is
but-
quick. I'll give her all the credit.
So we're not talking about anything today. We're just gonna listen to this music and
I think so.
hope you all
Get
enjoy.
back,
Kick back,
relax.
relax,
Yeah.
just let the mood just
let it flow,
move
and let the
us.
good times roll.
The
Yeah.
collective is sleeping.
Yeah, the collective is sleepy on this Friday.
Somebody's just gonna randomly come on, and we're all just gonna be sleeping. Just
Hey.
I bet someone would watch.
oh man,
Yes.
dude, some of those like,
Jake
live
would.
streams that
Yes.
like, people like sleep, they make a fortune. Like,
Yeah, they
I
do.
don't.
It's
understand
crazy,
it.
man.
I
It's
would,
crazy.
I would let somebody watch me sleep if I was getting donations for that. I don't care.
Have you seen the one with Too Mad? You ever watch Too Mad?
No.
He's like this like really big dude, and he goes to sleep and he lets people like with every like super chat, it like makes a really loud noise or something, and it'll wake him up during one of his
Oh,
sleep
that's
streams.
I don't know.
Oh,
Oh.
it's so funny. Like he has a compilation of it on his channel. It's so you got to check it out. It's hilarious.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
People
I would
will do
I would be
anything
down
now.
to do something
Yeah.
where like I would just be sleeping and then like every like $50 in super chats, my girl just comes in with like an air horn, just right to the ear, startles me awake. Like I would do something like that. If the money's right. But I don't want to be sound asleep and get woken up.
Like you're telling me if you saw that stream you wouldn't throw 50. Like I would consider it. I'd be like for $50 to wake this guy up. I'm thinking about it. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. It's kind of funny.
So Fate Decided is now going to be a live stream channel where I just sleep and you guys decide my sleeping fate.
There you go.
There we go.
Oh
You
my
are
gosh.
the deciders of my sleeping fate.
Sleep
There we go.
decided.
Sleep decided.
But
All
man,
right, so
we should probably talk about horror.
yeah,
That's,
I was just gonna say,
yeah.
hey, dude.
Should we though?
Ah,
right?
man.
right? Yeah. Is that something?
I mean, is it yeah?
Yeah.
Sounds like to teach me how to Dougie.
Oh yeah. Now you need to say that, man. You're dude. Can you give me an all yeah night?
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Oh.
That was deep, earthial. Earthial.
And now we're copyright struck. Thank you.
Yeah, right? Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding.
Denisha's
Also,
watching
Denisha-
Scream 3.
Yeah.
There you go.
Man, I got a Scream 3 stream tomorrow night, man. We're revisiting it. It's not a watch party, but we're revisiting it. And yeah, definitely. In fact, even Carrie Crave Cinema is going to be one of the guests. Right there. Revisiting
Nice.
Scream 3 at 9:30. Carrie Crave
yeah.
Cinema, Katie from Poppin' the Popcorn. She's going to be there. And Ashley from Colorado Killer Queen. So it's going to be the Ladies of Horror.
Nice.
Ooh.
Revisiting
Nice.
Scream 3.
I had
Yeah.
somebody the other day, like on one of my videos, was like, "This is random and off topic, but I thought Sydney looked the best in Scream 3," and I was thinking about it. I was like, it's a good question. When do you guys think she looked the best? Like, not even in just like a sexual manner, but like just like like when do you think she looked her best? Because I mean, because I was thinking about Scream 3. See, I thought that too. That was my opinion too. Because I was thinking Scream 3, like she was supposed to be like mentally unstable, have PTSD. So she looked tired. She looked like she looked like she was struggling. So I was like, I don't know if that was her best look. But yeah, I thought 4. I thought she looked the best in 4. Too.
Yeah, man. She was kicking it in 4.
Yes.
Kicking it.
I can tell you who did not look their best in 3. There's one cast member.
Courtney.
That was not her best look.
No.
And she agrees and she admits
And
it, even joked about it in
And that's
5.
tough to do, man. That's tough
Yep.
to do because she's beautiful.
I know. But I think Scream 2 was the best Courtney Cox look.
That's why her and David
Streaks.
got divorced.
No.
it was
God.
about the bangs.
He proposed to
man.
her
About
with
the
the
bangs.
bangs, though. That's true love.
Yeah,
But it was
that's
his.
true
It was
love.
his idea. It was his idea.
that's
to do
true.
the
It
bathing.
was.
That's right.
Yeah, it was his idea to do the bathing, and then shortly after they're divorced. So
David Arquette has aged like fine wine, though. My God.
is.
I mean,
He's a
he
good
looks
guy
amazing.
today.
Yeah, no, he
Yeah,
looks
I can't
amazing.
wait to see him in Scream 6. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh. Too
Never
soon,
mind.
Steven.
Never
Too
mind.
soon.
You know.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun,
No,
dun.
but he pulls that rugged look off great.
Yeah, he
Yes,
does, man. I
he
want
does.
it. I'm
Like-
telling you what, man. I wish we could have had another movie, or at least another half of a movie with him, because he was
Me
just kicking
too.
it the whole time.
Yeah.
Like he
Dang it.
really, and it's so funny because it's so different from, Dewey, right?
Yeah.
But it worked, and like it just seemed natural for him to be like that. Like I believed him, So
Nice.
Man.
Yeah, it sucks we can't get any more from the guy,
Yeah.
I really do love out of all the legacy characters, I honestly like what they did with him the most. I got to be
Yeah.
honest. Like I
Yeah.
feel like it's the most interesting character arc, I think, for me personally.
I think so too.
Right up until that one point where he gets gutted.
Yeah.
Before that, we were rocking, man. It was good.
yeah.
True.
I have an interesting point of discussion. I made a video about it today. The set leaks of the theater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks like we're getting a Scream 2 style scene.
That's what I said, man. I said the same thing, and I'm like, man, come on.
Jake is about to go off.
Dude.
Here was my idea. Here was my idea. And I want all you people to still go watch the video, but I'm going to spoil the back half of it. My thinking that popped in my head while I was making the video is like, what if we got like a Scream 2 homage? But what if it's because you see all the Stab posters? What if it's like a Broadway adaptation of Stab, right? And somebody dies for real, like the character that's supposed to die in the adaptation, and everyone thinks it's fake. It turns out that it's real, and that's the way they go about it. So instead of like it's an
like-
audience member, it's somebody like that.
cool, cool. Okay, like I kind of said the same thing. I'm like, hey, maybe they're doing a Broadway version because it's not a movie theater.
Yeah,
it is actually in fact
it's
like a
concert
theater. Yeah. I said like they might mock it up to look like a movie theater or something along those lines because we did get that picture with all the stab posters. So I talked about that. But there's that very much so is a possibility, but it's also still kind of the same thing as the Scream 2 opening. You know what I mean? Like if they were to do that, because it's like you still have Maureen getting stabbed and walking up on the stage and being like, "Ugh," and at first everyone's like, oh, cool, blood, no way. But then no, she's really dead. So to me, it's just like, that's the same thing. You just did it a little differently. So I hope they have something where it's like, hey, I've never seen this before. This isn't Scream 2.
It would also be kind of a nice homage to Sydney in Scream 2 during the play. Like where she sees
That's a good point.
And Ghostface comes up. So it could be like a callback, where like you have Ghostface, you have the play, you have all that stuff, and then like the person that's playing Sydney, the actress that's playing Sydney dies or something like that, Like I don't know. I think they could be creative. I don't want it to be a carbon copy of that. And will it be the opening scene? Will it be the opening scene, or will it be like mid-movie?
Or the ending? Third act fight scene.
Third act fight scene, something like that. I mean, that's kind of what they did in Scream 5. They had those carbon copy mirrored scenes. And then they even went back to Stu's house. Like, what if Scream 2, they go back to the theater?
That's what I'm worried about, man.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm worried about, too. Jake's like,
Vince's
my
mother.
God. Yeah.
Oh, it's coming. I'm telling you guys. Listen, this is all fresh on my brain because you guys are got a little ahead of me today on the videos because I just finished rendering my video. And I do the work. I'm halfway through a thumbnail right now. So when this is done, I'm thumbnailing it and I'm uploading it. My take on the theater pictures. And my buddy Chris over in Montreal sent me 2 more images of the theater. And he told me where it's at. He sent me an image of the front of the theater. I'm not saying where it's at because I don't want anybody harassing the crew while they're trying to work. So I'm not giving the, some people are giving the name out, which I don't, whatever. I'm not going to do that. So, but he also sent me some other pictures about the location. But anyway, just talking about this theater, and I'm kind of letting the cat out of the bag too. So guys, go watch the video as well, please. When it uploads, we're giving you guys advanced info for being here. So I'm really frigging nervous as heck about this because with those stab posters, 5, stab 4, stab 3, this is a movie thing. I'm telling you right now, I'm just, it doesn't have to be. But I see a big screen rolled in, the lights all dark. It's going to be mocked up. And I've said in the video, basically, I'll do kind of like what Fate did, kind of jump into the end, that if Guy and James just did a copycat killing in that theater, and if it's the opening of this movie, I'm like, that is so disappointing. I'm like, why are you trying to up Wes? You're not going to do it. It's like going back to that Stu's Kitchen. You're telling me I'm going to be more passionate about that ending than Stu and Billy in that same room? It's an impossible task.
Anyone can write that, man. That's my big thing. Like anyone could write a modernized version of Scream 2,
Yeah, I thought that's called plagiarism, but I don't know. I didn't say it. I don't know. Sorry, I didn't say it, but I guess I did. Yeah, to me, that's just like, oh, what did Wes do? Let's copy and paste. We'll change the characters. We'll change the names. And bam, there's our movie. Or is it really your movie, though? So I'm not happy about them. I'll be honest, I'm really not. I'm not excited about them at all. I'm actually very nervous. I'm disappointed. But we don't know what's going to happen. Maybe it's not a murder. I said in the video, what if they all just go watch a stab movie and no one dies? They leave. Wouldn't that be like
of them just watching stab?
Just watching a stab movie?
Hey,
yeah, we're not for a date. And then they leave. And like, wait a minute, where are the killers at? They're not there.
That'd be disappointing.
I mean, either way, it's a lose-lose. I don't know a winning way to do that without this thing working here. So anyway, I said my piece on it. It's fresh in the brain, so.
Oh man, guys, I just got an emergency delivery.
Uh-oh. What?
Special delivery. I just ordered the 4Ks of Halloween 2, 4, and 5, and I think they just came in.
Oh, yeah, boy.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. Like I know you guys probably don't care at all, but
It's an
This is-
unboxing on the collective.
Live unboxing video. Hey, look at that. Look at that.
4, Halloween 4.
I can't believe I spent $35 on this. This was so not.
And the mask still looks horrible.
It's loyalty,
Like,
brother.
goddamn mask,
Yeah.
man.
I had to do it. I had to complete the set, but yeah,
Right.
no. I had a rough day the other day, and I'm like, I still need Halloween 4, 5, and 2 on on 4K, so I said, fuck it, just bought them.
Nice.
Hey, man.
Yeah,
Very cool.
they were
So
on
I got
sale
a
on
question.
Amazon.
Okay.
So. Sorry,
On
no,
Amazon?
I'll shut
Really?
it. Yeah,
No,
they're on
it's-
sale if you guys want to get those still. So thought I'd throw that.
You
out
know,
That's why they're on sale, Jake.
Oh,
Yeah.
Come on,
there.
man.
No, you're not wrong. I know.
You know what I'm most. You want to know what I'm most.
Yeah,
excited
2 and 4
for
are
about
great.
Scream 6 though.
Yeah.
I'm most excited to watch Jake just lose his shit and go on a rant for 20 minutes because we all know exactly how Scream 2 is gonna go.
Oh, I can tell you right
even
now.
Jake's gonna watch that movie and then he's gonna come home. He's gonna turn on his computer.
I'll
he's
rip
gonna
it to
record
pieces.
a video and he's gonna throw a temper tantrum and I'm gonna love
Laurie
it.
Metcalf is going to show up in the third
She's
act.
gonna-
Oh my
Nope.
god,
Jake is
Oh,
not crap
no,
his
no.
pants.
bro, I'll lose
They're
my
gonna have
fucking
the voice
mind.
changer, Laurie Metcalf.
Oh,
Oh my god! I just thought of like one of the most
Dude.
awesome videos to do, man.
Dog, I will rip that movie a new butthole. That's all I'm gonna say. Like,
bro,
man.
I hate to say this, but there's no way you have John Segura, Mulroney, or help me out with the name. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Dermot
Every
Mulroney.
time you say
Mulroney.
Segura, I think you said John Cicada. Going
John
back to
Segura.
last Friday.
John
Every
Segura.
time he says Segura, I think of Tom Segura.
John Segura.
Oh,
You guys
yeah,
are getting
yeah,
all
yeah.
confused here.
Yeah.
But John Segura, Mulroney, and then the last guy they got, the one in the 60s, I can't remember his name, but he was on the radio or not. But Jake, I'm telling you, buddy, get ready. Just prepare yourself like you did for Dewey, because you have 3 older male characters here,
Yeah.
and one of them is going to be the father of somebody,
Dog.
and he is going to be the mastermind. It's coming. It's done, dude.
Bro,
You know
I
what?
don't even
You know
know,
what?
man.
You know what my favorite pronouncement of names is when Craven says McCocken.
Don't do it, man.
Oh,
Come
no.
on. Stop.
That was an honest mistake. Rory McCulkin. Thank you very much. Now,
Right. We all knew what you meant. Rory, you're McCocken.
McCocken.
I still gotta do-
I
still gotta
was.
do
It was
that
an
to
honest
somebody.
mistake. I said, "Oh, you're talking about they could easily get Rory McCulkin because he's like an unknown actor. He's not that famous." Anyway, it was an honest mistake,
Right.
but I'll never get lived down.
Never.
You said it with such innocence.
He did.
I was.
He's just like, what about Rory McCocken? And then I just had to ruin it.
Just lost it. Just lost it.
Night.
No,
I'd never
Night.
seen Night.
Oh, you should have seen Night.
He had to turn his
Yeah.
camera off. He was crying, dude.
Dude, he was, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Damn, this is why I can't miss
man.
any more lethal streams, man.
I
It's
know.
always a good
God.
time.
Great, yeah.
And Fate kept going with it too, man. He was like,
Because why not? It was gold.
oh Lord.
I know.
Oh.
Can't wait. But
Oh my god.
anyway,
Anyway.
hopefully Scream 6 is not a total dumpster fire.
I'm getting
Right?
nervous. I'm getting more nervous by the day.
That's right.
There's so many like positive aspects with this film though, and that's what is gonna be so disappointing if they don't utilize any of that fun stuff.
right.
Like New York City, Halloween nights. I mean, there's like just with that, there's enough to build
Yeah.
an original movie off of, I think.
That's
But
right.
I don't know.
Yep.
Mm-mm-mm.
What do you guys think? Who like okay, so let
think
you know
I'm
what,
chilling.
fuck. I know. I'm relaxed right now. I don't
It's
even.
this
I'm like,
music, man.
Someone
Should I turn
told
it
me
off
what-
or keep it going? What do you guys want to do? You want me to keep it going or?
This is like stoner music, though. This feels like, you know, you
Stoner
need to
music?
You need to roll that blunt. And just,
we should all be passing a passing a blunt around and
Oh
talking
my
about horror
gosh.
movies.
Bye,
This
Katie.
music going.
No,
Take care,
Bye,
Katie. I'll
Katie.
see you tomorrow night. Take care.
Bye. See you later.
I just followed her Instagram. She's almost at 1,000
Yeah.
followers there.
1,000
So-
followers. Yay.
Yeah,
I should do social media more.
yeah. I don't do it that.
Instagram and Twitter and everything. Like, I really should. I just.
It's
yeah.
time consuming. It's like
It
posting
is.
videos,
It's very
man.
time
It
consuming.
is.
It's
And like,
it's
yeah.
a lot.
With it.
Well, and
a lot of time.
usually you use social media to grow your YouTube channel, but I never had a problem with that. So it's like, why do I want to spend all the time and trying to build my social media when you could just talk to me on the YouTube channel. I don't know. It's just so
Talk to me on the
time-consuming.
tube.
It is.
Now, the
me on the
percentage
tube.
of people that actually watch, because YouTube and it tracks that external
Yeah.
traffic,
Yeah.
and it's about 1% of your views is
Yeah.
from. That's all you
You know-
get, and that's
Yeah.
that's a lot of work. You're only getting about 1% or less
Well,
from
and
that.
it's kind of weird too, man, because even if you look at bigger YouTubers, it really seems like even when they talk about, a video, that they don't get a lot of traction on those posts.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm like, what the hell is going on?
I don't know. It
I mean,
doesn't
there
make
are,
any sense.
there are YouTubers that have like millions of subscribers
Right.
and have like 5,000 Instagram followers or
Right,
Twitter
right.
followers, and it's like,
Right.
Well, what I've figured out is that really the only reason you want to keep an Instagram or a Twitter updated and all that is just to keep your the people who watch every video.
Everything.
Right.
That's why you do it, is to be like, hey guys, I just posted the video or whatever. It's not really to find new people. You
Yeah.
might get a few new
Right.
people here and there, like you just said, Steven, but it's mostly for that reason,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's face it. The notifications in YouTube, they do not send your videos out to everyone.
yeah,
No.
It's so annoying.
It is.
And so I almost look at it like you said, Jake, for the people that follow you, you can make sure they get notified because you put it out there. But YouTube is not sending you out. You would think if you hit the bell notification, you would always get notified, but they
Right.
don't. It doesn't work that way. So I don't know why.
Yeah, man, you're just climbing a hill with YouTube in so many different ways. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
It's so much work, but it's so fun. It's so fun. Though,
Yeah,
you
It
know?
is.
It is.
It is. It is.
But it's
a
like
lot
it's
of
not
work.
just, but it's not just posting a video. I mean, you gotta, after you create a thumbnail, that's additional, whole nother thing. And
Yeah.
then after you do that, you gotta get your descriptions written, posted, uploaded. Then you gotta go create Instagram post, and then you have to create the Twitter post and a Facebook. Goodness sakes, if you're gonna do the trifecta, and all of that goes for just one video out. It's a process.
I woke up at 7 this morning, and I'll probably be going till 10 o'clock tonight. I mean, that's just that's just how it goes, man.
It's how it goes.
Nature of the beast.
Yeah, it is.
But you know what?
Yeah.
If you don't grind to that level, though,
You're never
You're
gonna
not gonna
make
get
it.
you're not going to be successful.
Yeah.
Right.
Like the market's so saturated, you have to work that hard for a little while, and then you get up to a
Yep.
certain place, and you're like, okay, this is chill.
Right.
So that's just
Yeah.
how it is. Yeah.
It's true.
That's why most people don't make it.
Thanks, Dino.
Exactly.
Hey,
Thank you,
Dino!
Dino.
Dino Spumoni. Hey Arnold.
Arnold.
we're putting
Arnold.
the work in.
Did you guys watch the season finale of The Boys yesterday?
No,
Dude, I've only
no,
watched the first episode of season 3. Man.
No,
God,
we haven't seen Supernatural either.
You guys-
Yeah, I haven't seen
I'm just,
Supernatural.
I'm
either.
just
Why?
playing.
Why would you say that word, Knight?
This is why, Knight. When I
I
see
love
you,
it.
McCocken going in your mouth. That's what's happening.
Did you see what I tweeted at you, Fate?
No, I haven't been on Twitter today.
I this is maybe 2 days ago. They tweet you told me about this already, but I'm just like, hey, just in case you hadn't seen this, bro. It was about the prequel series they're doing for Supernatural or something.
I didn't see
I'm
Dude, I've been
pretty
getting
sure
tagged in a lot of stuff lately. Like
I might have hallucinated that, but I'm pretty sure I tagged you in that. I don't know, man.
Dude, I've been getting notifications on Twitter like crazy. Like I people tagging us all in stuff and every time
Dude, did
get
you
a
see
comment-
Coop de Oof? Speaking of that, he
Yeah, that was
made-
cool. The little Lego thing.
Yeah, he
Yes.
made all
Yes.
this Lego.
Cool.
That's so
cool.
awesome.
Yeah.
That was
That's so
cool.
I
cool.
love that.
I was like, man, that's some creativity right there.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
yeah.
We've officially become
Dude,
Lego
we should
characters.
get somebody. We should all pitch it and get somebody to animate that and just do that on a stream.
Oh,
And
that
just
would be
imagine
great.
me as just
Right?
a Lego, just a Lego
Oh,
stream.
man.
All of us, each one of us is the Lego characters, just as
Yeah,
a
man.
stream.
Get a
just,
best
10
moments.
minute- yeah. Do some animation with the Lego characters. Me and Jake kiss. I don't know why we kiss, but
Wow.
I'm okay with that. I mean,
oh, yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
The Lego you.
Show Nightmare
Right, right.
McCracken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, damn. Damn.
Ah.
Oh,
That's
Lord.
Knight's trigger. He just
Oh.
can't stop. He can just not laugh.
It's just the way you get into it, like when you know. Oh.
The way you McCocken.
Ah.
Shut up, Jake.
You dork.
Oh,
God.
Nerd.
Lord.
I'm so distracted right now, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm literally like picking open these Halloween 4Ks. I'm so excited. Like I'm
Do
gonna
it on
the screen.
camera.
Oh.
Let the
Do it
people
on
get
the
the
screen.
unboxing. God,
Right.
you're
Proud.
a fish.
look at that.
Be
Oh
proud.
God, the plastic is my favorite part. It's just so satisfying.
Wow.
Sorry, I'll shut up. But oh my God,
With this music, that really makes it special.
It does.
It does.
Ooh.
yeah.
Ah.
Ah.
Oh, you got 2,
Really?
4, and 5. You got all 3 of them. You paid
Yeah.
$35 for all 3, or you paid $35 each?
Each.
Oh.
But they were on sale, so like it wasn't as much. So yeah.
After the stream, we need to talk about your life choices. We need to have an intervention.
Listen,
How much for each?
Aw.
so they were 35, but after they were on sale, they came down to about 20 each. So it was only
Oh,
like
that's
60
not-
bucks. A
Hey,
little
for
bit.
4K, it's not bad.
Yeah. No, I've been waiting for them to go on sale. They were on sale on Amazon, so I'm like, yeah, screw it, man. So.
I feel like this is the episode.
Hey.
Oh, no way,
Oh.
guys. It's my lawyer, Killian J. Jacobs.
Yeah.
No way.
That's great.
How the hell?
I
He
have
was
to
on my
say,
live
whoever-
stream the other
whoever's
day,
doing
and
this is comedy.
that's even your picture from the People versus Stu Mocker.
Yeah.
That's it.
Wow, Jake. You
Wow.
have ascended. You have
I know.
arrived.
We need to make a commercial of you as Killian J. Jacobs. Like,
Whenever
are you-
I've decided whenever I do like a hot take or something, when I have like when I'm gonna make a video that's like this is gonna be controversial, I'm gonna bring my lawyer out. He'll do the video for me. You know, I'll defend it like I'm a lawmaker or something. Be like, yes, I'm defending Killjoy Jacob. Yes, I don't know what I'm saying. Link to the Scream 3 stream.
Thank you, Carrie.
Hey,
Do
Appreciate
it.
that. That's awesome.
guys, better check that out.
Much appreciated. And you know what else you need to check out, man? Is this mustache.
Holy,
Look at that.
oh, I know what that's from.
What's that from, horror fans?
Sleepaway Camp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the most awesome paste-on fake mustache in
Of all
movie
time.
history.
That's just glorious.
So
It's a,
correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't he shave his mustache like midway through the movie, so they had to do this, or isn't it something like that?
well, at the beginning, he had a regular mustache.
Right.
And when
right.
he comes up, it's real. And then
Yeah.
at the end, this is what's on his face. And it's not the same.
That's.
Oh, that's so awesome. And it focused on him. Like it's like zoomed in on him so tight.
I know you
and
could have
it's-
gotten a wide shot. You
You
know.
could have got a wide shot. Absolutely. Like
He
a little
he
better
does-
cinematography, you pull it off. Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, he definitely looks like Ron Jeremy in that picture. He's
What's
definitely
that?
he's definitely worked his way around a few McCockins in his life.
Gosh.
Oh Lord.
Oh.
I can't write this stuff. It just comes.
It just comes out. It's just coming out.
It just happens. Is that a Sharpie mustache? That's what it feels like.
Maybe I potentially yeah. Like
Potentially.
We're not gonna rule that out.
We're not-
What we're not gonna do.
they need to get someone like, oh hey yeah. Check out my second channel, guys.
Carrie, man. Carrie's all over it.
I'm
You know
gonna
what blows
post.
me away though is that we can do stupid live streams like this, and we still have like 32 people in the stream and stuff.
Thanks for watching,
Nice.
everybody.
Isn't that
much,
awesome?
much love. Much
Thank you
love.
for being a part of us.
It's all about the positivity.
It is.
I do wanna-
man.
And
I do wanna
ridiculous.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to cut
No,
you
go
off.
ahead, please.
I do want to say with my second channel, I'm going to be reviewing the Gentle Minions movie, the second Minions film. I'll be reviewing that sometime this weekend as well as the
Wow.
new Thor. So
Dude, the Minions. Did you guys hear about like what happened with that?
yeah, no, it's fucking
No.
crazy.
Dude,
Like I
that's the
want to talk
craziest
about
thing
it.
in the world.
Yeah.
Like, oh, can we talk
I have no
about it
idea.
a little bit?
Oh, I don't. Yeah, I don't care. Let's talk. Let's talk
Oh,
about it.
okay.
So it's like the people they're dressing up in suits going to see the Minions movie, and it's like because of this, the movie's made like a shit ton of money. Like
It
it's
made
what.
like 280 million its opening.
Yeah.
weekend.
What?
It's
And
one of
they're
the
in their
highest grossing
costume?
movies of all time opening weekend.
Yeah, they're wearing like full on suits going to the
Yeah,
Minions
so there
movie.
was
They're like a bunch of
meme- there was
teenagers.
a meme a long
Yeah.
time ago So now all these people are going to go see this movie dressed in full suits, like business suits, and they all meet up at the theater and they record all these videos and they shake each other's hands and then they go and watch the movie. And because of like the success of the meme, it blew this movie up. And they're talking it broke the record, I believe, for like most money made in an opening week or opening day or opening weekend or whatever. And and they believe that it's gonna have. They're curious to see if it'll set the record for biggest drop-off week 2, because it made more money than they ever imagined. And
that's nuts.
The movie would have been lucky to make 50 million, and it made 4 times that, 5 times that, and in just one weekend. And the meme is crazy. And now movie theaters are in certain areas and stuff are banning people from wearing suits to go watch a movie until this craze is over, because people are just like, it's just too much for them. Like they're just getting these droves of people in suits and stuff, and it's like this.
Well, and they're also, some of them are like leaving like a bunch of messes and stuff, which sucks. But like what sucks though about the whole thing is there's also a bunch of people who are like totally chill. So
that's tonight. That's tonight, Carrie.
Oh, night is. You're talking about Planet of the Apes tonight?
Yeah, baby.
Nice. Love that
tonight.
one.
Yeah, the power of the internet is insane to me. It really
isn't it though?
Like, but it's so funny that like they like propped up Morbius. Morbius made like $20, and then they propped up
$20.
They propped up Minions, and it made almost 300
It's
million.
record breaking. Yeah, it's insane, dude.
It's insane.
So funny.
But there's a difference. Marvel misread the room. Like the memes weren't positive, like happy-go-lucky memes. They were like, this movie is an absolute train wreck. And they thought, oh, there's all this hype. Let's do it again. No, Minions was smart. They saw that like, oh, these are really good positive memes. They read the room correctly and put that out. But it's just funny how the world works.
I also hear this movie's like good too. So that's like another thing that's adding to it. Like it's actually not bad. I don't know. I like kids movies. Fight me.
Yeah, me too, man. I like the Despicable Me movies.
Yeah, they're fun. They're cute.
Yeah, they are.
They're adorable. It's so fluffy.
Yeah, I know. I love
it's great. It's funny. Love it.
Stuffed crust.
And then she grew up, and it wasn't as entertaining anymore.
Aww.
She was adorable. Her and Boo were. Oh, thank you. But net shots, nothing.
Wow.
Throwing shots, nothing but net.
Carrie is on a roll.
Carrie, yeah, she's.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean,
We
all
need to
the thing
hire her as
missing
our
is
marketer.
all thing missing is the movie bros react, and we're gonna
we need her-
we'll be batting 1,000.
We need her as the as our marketing agent.
Yeah,
No doubt.
she'll be our publicist.
Oh, Coop Diouf.
Yeah.
Speaking of Coop Diouf,
Hey,
he's in the chat now.
Coop the oof.
Is that
Mr. Diouf.
Freddy's? Ah.
Are you
Go.
good with it? Are you good with animation? We were talking about you earlier.
If you can animate the Legos, we will.
we
will
have need of your services.
We are in need of your services.
We are going
Yes.
to. We will record overlays and make a video for the collection.
It's okay, Carrie. I still love you.
Yeah.
I still love you. Sorry. This is a cooked stream. Thank you so much for joining us
It
today.
is.
We appreciate it.
Yes.
And the 5 minutes of horror talk we've done in 35 minutes.
That's right.
35
5 minutes.
of nothing. We've done 35 minutes of talking about nothing.
But we did talk about
Oh,
the
yeah.
Gentle Minions.
And we
so-
did try to figure out what was the best Sydney look out of the 5 movies.
Oh,
so that
yeah.
was very special.
It's true.
Let's rank our Sydneys, everybody. Let's go around.
Gosh.
By
Jake?
looks?
By performance, by
Sydney
her look,
Oh.
everything. Just like
Oh.
Sydney's character in all 5 of the movies. Let's just
You
go. Let's rank it.
just
Let's
make
give a
that
minute.
Gosh, that's hard.
Let's give a minute to think
Yeah.
about that. 'cause
Everyone
it's
enjoy
tough.
the music.
I would do 96, Scream 3, Scream 2, Scream 4, and Scream 5.
Like top to bottom.
Yeah, top to bottom. 96. I mean, that was the introduction. I thought she was the best in that. It was everything we needed. Scream 3. I think she had the most depth of her character.
Yeah.
Scream 2, I think, was second most depth. Scream 4, she was kind of just there in many ways.
Yeah.
But her character was good. And then Scream 5, she was at the back end. I mean,
Yeah.
outside of her shooting through the doors, she didn't really provide much. So I'd go Scream 1, Scream 3, Scream 2, Scream 4, Scream 5.
The only thing I'd change was like 96 and 3. That's mine. Like 3 is number 1 for me for Sydney. Go ahead, Knight. Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I was just saying sold.
Sold. Yeah, you're like, yes, that's it. That's
I
it,
agree
baby.
with that.
So
I
Knight,
guess
are
we
you
all didn't have to go do our things. You just needed
So
Faith
Knight-
to do it.
I was gonna say, so Knight, you're with Fate's ranking, 96,
Yeah.
3, 2, 4,
2,
5.
4, 5, yeah.
Yeah, it's hard not to do 96 first for me because she was more, of course, more innocent and naive, but she did it great. She did it so good. And 3, she was it's this is hard. All right. I'll answer. I'll get something out here. I could change it tomorrow, but I'll go 96, 3, 2, 4, 5. So that might be the same as Fate's.
Yeah, okay.
Is that the same?
Sold.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
okay.
exactly the
I
same.
couldn't
That
remember.
that was the long way to get to it.
Yeah.
He didn't go right he went around the block. And then
I mean,
came back to say, well,
Hey, listen. I almost went 3. I almost went more on Jake's line, but I almost went 1, 2, 3, 4 in order as they came out because I
Ooh.
love her arc all the way as she
I do
develops.
too.
So
yeah.
Three's my favorite with Sydney because yes, she's not in the movie as much as in 96 or 2, but I just feel like she understood the character. Like I like where the character has come in 3 the most. It's almost like the
Yeah.
return to the king of the Scream movies for her character.
I agree.
How it
Yeah.
wraps up. So I don't know. I really like just everything about Sydney in that third film.
She's a badass
wow.
character,
Wow.
man. You gotta love her.
wow,
Guys,
Oh wow,
Bobby Joe here is
Bobby.
He's going
sharing
he's
some
going through,
information.
sharing a
Yeah,
lot of
It's
information.
a lot
here.
of information.
Some would even say too much information.
Too
All
much
right, so-
information.
all right, let's keep this going. What about Gale?
Come on, man.
Oh, see that's different. That's totally different because I would not put 5 at the bottom. I don't think with Gale. I really like what they did with Gale's character, but
Ooh,
this is
okay.
tough though. Still
I'd probably go 1, 4, 5, 2, and 3.
3 at the
That's
bottom.
Sold.
Yeah, because I mean, it has nothing to do with the Banes or anything like that. But like, she was kind of the same character from 2 in a little ways, just a little more like kind towards Dewey, I guess. But like, I just felt like she was still the same Gale we saw in Scream 2 in many ways. Where Scream 4, she was a completely different Gale. I mean, she gave up everything for Dewey to be the housewife, all of that stuff. Tried to engage, and then Ghostface attacks start happening. So she's like, this is my chance to get back. She's trying to write, and she has writer's block, and it just kind of like, I liked how they went that direction. And then 5, I thought, she was great in Scream 5. So I'd go 1, 4, 5, 2, and 3. Yeah.
Man, I might like her the most in 4. I can't believe I'm really thinking about this. Oh, this is
I
tough.
was just thinking that too. Yeah.
She's great in 4. Like I love everything. I love how her and Dewey kind of had like the back and forth. Like they're kind of in a disagreement about how to handle the situation. That's really cool to me.
She went rogue in 4.
Yeah, she goes rogue. The whole scene at the
Yeah.
barn is awesome.
That was cool.
Yeah.
That's why for me, like, that's number 2, just because like
Yeah.
I just think she had so much development at that point. Like, she was a completely different Gale compared to all the other Scream movies, and
Yeah.
I thought she was really good in that. Where, like I said, 2 and 3, 2, she was still the same ruthless bitch from the first one, and then and then Scream 3, she
Same thing.
was still the same
Kinda.
thing. I mean, you could argue she was maybe a little softer, but still basically
Yeah.
the same thing.
Well,
And then so I just think Scream 2 and Scream 3, she's basically the same character. But Scream 4, she had like a huge gap, huge jump, and like was just
And you see
somebody,
the change.
Yeah,
Like, you really
it was
see.
very noticeable. Yeah,
Yeah.
And like it went into her story and her character and things like that. So I thought that was well done. And then 5, so 1, 4, 5, 3, 2. Or
Man,
230.
I'm gonna go 4-1-5. This is where this is tough because I'm gonna go 2-3. Yeah, 4-1-5-2-3.
Okay. I'm gonna go 4. Oh, this is tough. 4-3-5-1-2.
Ooh, what? Why are you
I
putting 3
really-
up there? I'm curious.
Well, because I really like the back and forth, and I know part of that is on Parker Posey, but
Yeah.
it was cool seeing Gale not at the top of the heap and kind of dealing with that, you know, and the jealousy she had, you know, with Jennifer and you know, wanting to be with Dewey, but still wanting to be Gale, you know, and the comedy between her and Parker and her and David, it was just really, it was entertaining. I think she was very entertaining in that one.
That's an underrated aspect to that film. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree.
You drop. I got your girlfriend out here.
Yeah.
I was not
Oh
snooping.
man, boy, this is
Moseying
hard.
around.
I could
Patrick
change my answer.
Warburton. So,
So, I guess for Gale, I really do like the fire that she had in the first two. Although she's kind of a one-dimensional, a little bit in the first one, I thought, and the second one a little bit, but not quite. But I like the second one too because her and Dewey kind of move forward a little bit together.
Yeah.
So I love that, you know, and the scene before she gets chased, which is an iconic scene from the franchise, and we think Dewey dies in the studio.
Oh, that was such a great scene.
What a scene! That whole scene is one of the best ever.
Yeah.
in all the movies in there.
Absolutely. Like, so well done.
So good. It was so. I almost tend to go with the order that they came out. Although I do like 4 because it's my second favorite sequel is 4. So I do like her a lot in there, and you know your lemon squares taste like, you know what? To Judy
Yeah.
was
Oh my
just
God, that was some funny
that
stuff.
line was so good. So all right, I'll go. And 3 and Night. I'm with you on 3 though, man. Her and Parker Posey, that duo, that tag team, if you will, was fantastic.
Yeah,
you
man.
know, going around like the Mad Capers and
That's right.
Carrie Fisher down in the basement. And
Yeah.
although those were just great scenes,
Yeah,
man.
It
So
was.
you know what? I'm gonna stick with what I said originally. I think I'm going with the order the films came out. That's my for Gale. Gale in 5 is my least favorite, and you know 5 is my least favorite in most everything, honestly. But I mean, it's my least favorite sequel. But yeah, I think that I'm gonna go with the order they came out. I might move 4 up, but I'm gonna leave it there for now.
Can I ask you a question? Just kind of a little bit of a tangent to that. And I know we've talked about this ad nauseum, but just real quick from what you just said, is there any one thing, or even if it's a couple of things, that you would change about 5 to lift it up even a couple of notches? Obviously, you know, it's not going to take over 96, but I'm just saying, is there a couple things that you could just throw out that would lift it up from that 5th spot to even like number 3, let's say, in the franchise?
You're just asking me specifically?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, okay. It would probably be, and the whole Dewey thing is a big thing because I hate that scene, and you know, I'm not going to argue the reasons why. I know people say I don't think he had to die. I think I can make a plausible case why he didn't have to die to bring Sydney back still. So I'm not buying the whole thing that he has to die. I just don't think so. But having said all that, whatever. For, you know, putting Dewey aside, I really wanted more. I feel like Sydney was just there. I felt like she was there, but she wasn't really. I mean, what I hated to see was they're in the kitchen, and they have to have the kids save them. You know, I'm like, wait a second. This, you know, you've got Sydney and Gale who's been through this thing over and over again, and they're sitting in there on the floor, sitting down in the kitchen, being bullied up by a 17-year-old kid, and Richie, he's not a very intimidating guy, and granted he had a gun, that's intimidating, but I'm just saying, I almost felt like, and I hate to say this term, but you know, talking about terms of like dogs, felt like they were a little neutered in this game, in this movie. They were a little, and that they had him in there, but they didn't have the impact I would have hoped. Now I know they're trying to establish Sam and Tara, so if they make Gale and Sydney the stars, then they're wanting to make Sam and Tara the stars. I understand all that. That's why I get it. But at the same time, if you're going to bring Gale and Sydney in there, let them have an impact to me that shows their knowledge, because Sydney's such a fighter, you know? I mean, look at 4. She was running to Olivia's house without a weapon. She didn't care. She was going to take this guy down with her bare hands.
Right.
And here we are in 5, and she has the gun shooting the doors, but then she gets down there and Amber takes over and they're in the kitchen. I won't rehash the whole scene. You guys know it. And it's like she's powerless. You know, it's like where's the fighter? Where's the Sydney? I don't see that Sydney here. So that's the first thing I would change. Is I would make them have more of an impact, especially in the finale.
Do you think it would have been better if they weren't in the movie at all? Because I do.
I mean, the way they were written, I almost want to say yes, and I never thought I would ever say that because I felt like they were declawed cats. They had their fangs yanked out, and they said, "Okay, come on, we're going to throw you in here, and then you're going to be defenseless in the kitchen, except for Gale shooting Amber." All right, she did, but she's sitting on the floor.
Right.
It's like, come on, man. There's a whole psychological thing about standing over people. It's very real. And when you're and Knight, I know you know this from your training, I'm sure. When your opponent is on the ground and you're over them, it's very psychologically defeating.
Oh yeah.
And it's like that's what I feel like when I watch the kitchen scene. My heroes of all these 4 movies, they're on the floor sitting down while this punk kid and this other guy are just towering over them. I just didn't like that. And anyway, and you did it in Stu's kitchen. And of all places, that's the place Sydney would go psycho. Not in a bad way. Psycho revenge.
Isn't that kind of the problem though? How do you write that? Like, because like if Gale and Sydney show up and they just slaughter everybody, then you don't really have a third act. But at least they establish it to where Gale, she wasn't even there 5 minutes and she got shot. So that explains why she was down. You know, Sydney gets thrown over the balcony, lands, loses the gun, and then ends up getting stabbed. Like, that explains why they were down. You know, like, if they just came in, guns blazing, kicked the door in, and just kicked the shit out of these two, you have a really quick third act. That's why I'm saying, like, it might have been better just to not even have them in the movie at all. Because then you would have had a fresh start, clean break, could have told an entirely new story, not tied in, even if you kept the same story. You could have had it tied in beautifully. We wouldn't have seen Dewey die. We wouldn't have seen any of that. We would have known they would have been out there. Cool. Life's great. And then, you know, you could have had that entire final act and it would have made more sense because you don't have Gale and Sydney in it that are just basically immobilized.
I think they should have done listen, Jurassic World Dominion was not a perfect film, but how it handled the legacy characters, I feel like is leagues better than any requel has even attempted to do. And the biggest... Yes, no, I could not say more positive things about how they handled that. But what they should have done is taken a Dominion approach where you have a plot line with the legacy characters. So you have Dewey, Sydney, and Gale working together, trying to figure out who the killers are. Then you have all the new people in another plot line trying to figure out the same thing. They converge in the third act and figure it out. You have them converging at the end of like the second act, moving into act 3, and it kind of feels weird. Like, and then that's where all those problems arise from, because you get everyone kind of getting there at the same time. And it's like, maybe if they would have gotten there at different points, didn't know about each other, you could have built a stronger storyline with the legacy characters, which was, in my opinion, the biggest problem. They didn't have a good enough story. They brought back the characters because one of them died, which sucks. They could have had them come back for some other reason, wouldn't have had to kill Dewey, have them trying to figure out who the killer is, and then develop your other characters a little better who are new. It would have. It should have been a longer movie too. I mean, that's the
that would have helped.
Yeah, they needed at least 15-20 minutes more.
Yeah,
they really did. But your point with Dominion is perfectly spot on, because I said the same thing after I saw it. I said that's what Scream should have done. You know, that's what Star Wars should have done. You know, because these OG characters, there's a reason that they're OG characters. They're beloved, right? So you want to at least treat them with respect. You want to have them be together. You want them at their best as we remembered them, right? So to not have those characters even be in a scene together physically, I think that's just a mistake. And you look at Jurassic World, no spoilers, but I thought Sam Neill and Laura Dern especially had a lot of great stuff. I did not expect to see that much of them. And Jeff Goldblum had some good stuff too, but it was like they were actually important to the movie. It wasn't just, hey, we're here and we're handing it off to the new people. See you later, bye. You know what I'm
the
saying?
whole passing the torch thing, like, kind of sucks, you know? Like, I want to see them do something. I don't want to see them just be like, hey, oh, you guys couldn't handle that? Well, guess what? The dream team's here now, and just lock and load. That to me is the biggest problem with Scream 5, handling the legacy characters.
Yes.
I think Sydney had some great lines. We had Gale had some good lines. Dewey was fucking awesome too. But they just didn't do anything. You know what I mean? Like,
that's the problem I have with it, Jake.
Yeah. They didn't do anything. You should have had something where they were investigating, looking for clues. Like, think about like Gale in Scream 4. Like, she completely loses that. Like, she talks about it, but you don't actually see her figuring things out. So think about the parallels. Like, what if Gale finds out something that Sam found out too at the same time? You could show that in the same scene happening at the same time. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here, but that would have been cool.
And it would have been cool too, because, you know, look at Dewey in this movie. He's much more experienced and grizzled and more confident. It would have been cool. And plus, it's supposed to be a mystery, a whodunit.
Supposed to be.
Exactly. So why not have Dewey and Gale? It's kind of a little uncomfortable between them, and they're working together and picking up the clues and, you know, going from point A to point B. And as that happens, you know, some of that awkwardness between them starts to fall to the side, and we see little glimmers of the old Gale and Dewey. That would have been great for them, you know, and Sydney could have been involved too. It would have been a bunch of different ways that would have been better to see them characterized as the OG3.
Mr. Diouf, real quick, look.
100% night.
I think I found a program I can use to animate Legos.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, let's do it.
Let's go, baby.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah, man.
We have to like hire someone to go into all of our streams, get like the best moments from like an entire like month or something, and we can make like a video where it's like all the funniest moments from our streams. Yeah, wouldn't that be cool? Yeah. Like, I feel like that'd be a fun video.
I would love that. If someone wants to actually put the time in that would take to go through. Yeah. We got like 20. This is the 26th episode of our Fridays. 26.
26. That's 26, double 13.
Hey, man.
Yeah,
hey,
baby.
You know what, though? I just want to say, man, and obviously, Steven, you know, because I've been talking a lot about timing and all these things and stuff. But that's a lot of episodes, man. And most of our episodes, you know, run about 2 hours.
That's right.
You know, that's pretty awesome. You know, the commitment is there.
Yeah,
it is.
Also, we're only 15 subs away from 700, so if you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel, or share this channel on social media with a friend. Go get mom, grandma, sister, brother, uncle, whatever. Tell them to go subscribe.
That's right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Make an account for your dog, whatever.
Whatever it takes, man.
Dogs like YouTube too.
Dogs like YouTube
yeah, they
too.
do.
Just make sure they watch.
I mean, where are we at on subs right now? 684, I think, right?
685.
Okay, 685. We gained one since we started. There you go.
15 away.
Dude.
Almost there.
And at the end of the day, what are you doing? What are you doing? Subscribe to the channel.
Exactly.
There you go, Craven. Just clip that.
What's up?
What's up, Brandon?
What's up, Brandon?
Thank you, Jason. We appreciate you, man.
You're an amazing supporter.
Yeah, he is, man. Jason, I just gotta say it again, man. The other morning, Jason literally halted my stream. I mean, he's just unbelievable with his generosity. I mean, I had to play a couple clips so I could grab a tissue, man. He's just
Wow.
crazy, man. But Jason, you
That's
rock. I just
awesome.
want to say that here too, man. You're always there on all of our channels, on the Lethal Collective, in the community. You know, hey, what's up, Corey?
Coriander, what's happening?
But seriously, man, Jason is all right.
Yeah, he is.
Oh yeah, he leaves a comment on every single video I
He
post.
does.
Like,
Right?
I'm just like,
Yep.
dude, thank you so much, man. Oh my
I
god,
know.
that's awesome.
I know.
He,
Yeah,
even,
so
he left a
awesome.
comment on the sports channel because I've been doing all the Kyrie updates because they keep just working. So I'm like, why would I not make them? I'm like, you know, and some people are sick of it, but it's getting me so much traction, views, subscriber stuff. So why not? He was like, I'm sick of the updates, but I still click it and watch because I support you or something
Right.
along those lines. I was like,
I
this guy
know.
is so awesome. I really appreciate you. I was like, thanks. You know, I mean,
Yep.
I've posted other stuff, but I am. I'm making like, because it's just like every like couple hours, there's like new information on it. So I'm like putting it
Right.
together, make a video. So, but
Man,
it keeps-
you want
it just
something?
keeps working.
Just to piggyback on that, the other day, this was probably last week now, I think it was, and I was checking on my notifications, and I start seeing, because channel members, it'll tell you what channel members have left comments. You can look in a special section, and so I start seeing comments from Jason. I'm like, what is that thumbnail? That's like ancient. And so he was going back to my old original videos I posted
Yeah.
and started watching all of the videos leading up to Scream 5, all the theory videos,
Oh,
the
wow.
predictions, and leaving comments on these old videos like from October and November. And I was like, this is amazing. So that was really cool.
Yeah.
That's like, that may be the only person I've seen that's actually gone back that long ago and watched
Yeah.
videos and commented on them.
Yeah, man.
So,
he's
that's so cool.
literally he's
It's a
done
full
that
time
on
job
mine,
for
too.
all of us.
Yeah, right.
Right?
I mean, he went back like a year on
Yeah.
mine.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just crazy, man. Like I said, and obviously, we don't expect everyone to do that. Everyone
yeah.
shows support in their own way, and that's great.
Oh, yeah.
But when you see someone put the time in to do that, it's just for me, it's just like you guys, it's mind blowing. Like, it's mind blowing
Yeah.
because it takes time to do that, and like, wow, it's just
At the end of the
crazy.
day, we really do have quite an amazing group
We do.
and tons of support. And I mean, what more could you ask for?
True.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'll
Yeah.
still watch the updates.
Well, thank you, Ernie.
We appreciate that.
I'm getting worried about Halloween ends, boys. Tell you
Oh,
what.
boy, that's another
There's so
one.
much like silliness out there. I haven't really talked about it, but I've been following it. I want to
Well,
wait until we actually get like a trailer or something. So like
Yeah.
the buzz is
It
there.
should be coming soon.
But yeah,
That's right.
but like all the information, I'm like
Ugh.
keeping up to date on it, just so like I can actually talk about it when it comes. But yeah, it's not looking very. We're in
Wow.
the first Lego model
Woo!
big right now.
Sorry.
That's light speed, dude.
Yeah, it is.
My gosh.
Right? This is
Dude,
gonna be freaking awesome.
We have
Oh,
some
yeah.
really creative people in
We
our
do.
community.
Yes.
Like, we really
really
do. Like
do.
I am not artistic at all. And so
Me
I'm not
people
either.
show us their stuff, and I'm
neither.
just like, man, I wish I could do that. Like, you get a stick figure from me. All of my logos and stuff were made on Canva. So-
Right.
yeah. So.
Oh.
yeah.
I'm really thankful one of my best friends is a graphic designer. Like, I get like this back here. This is free.
Yeah.
My
That's so
buddy just
cool.
made this for me. And I was like, thank God, because I'd be screwed otherwise.
Man.
Nice.
Fate,
You're next.
Oh, you're next.
Next.
Denisha says, Night Zone, love your podcast. Hope I say I enjoy it.
Denisha, you all right.
Denisha's
Denisha-
so nice, man.
I'm telling you, man, it's crazy.
We do. We have just incredible
when was
support.
it?
Heather, I see you, Heather. Thank you. Thank you so much.
She's
Love
like,
you too.
when are you gonna have your next one up? I want to listen to it. I'm like, wow, that's
Yeah.
that's really cool.
I know, Dino. You guys are awesome. Seriously, it really is. It's such
Yeah.
a humbling position to be in. Really,
Yeah.
you know,
Absolutely.
to have
It is. It is, man. And I've heard from so many people, and they'll say, you guys inspired me to start, following my passions for movies or whatever. So many people say I'm so nervous to start, but watching you guys, it gives me inspiration. And now you have a lot of other people that have started their journey. It's just so cool. It really is.
I love to see it. I think everyone should follow your passion, create a YouTube channel, whatever, because you never know. You never know.
Yeah.
Because if you're interested in something, there's like thousands of other people who are also interested in the same thing. So like, go for it. Talk about it. Screw it.
Yeah.
Consistency is everything, though. The reason most people fail is because they start and then they just either stop or they're inconsistent or they're all over the place. It's a grind. You know,
that's the hardest part of it, though. That's the absolute hardest part is just continuously doing it. And man,
once you figure it out, once you have the formula, and we talk about this all the time, like off camera. Once you figure it out, it's easy to get monetized. Like once you know how, like I've monetized like 5-6 channels now. Like it's really easy. I mean, it's just learning the process to get there.
Yeah. And you just gotta stay focused.
Yeah. But once you know, it's like, oh, it's easy. It actually becomes really easy.
But that's not to be misunderstood as saying it's easy to just go on YouTube, make videos, and you're monetized. That is like most people don't ever get monetized.
You have to get to the point.
Right.
Yeah.
You have to figure out the formula. Once you figure, I mean, there's people that have done YouTube for 10 years and have never been monetized.
That's right.
You know?
Right.
Or they're still at like 1,000 subs, like stuff like that, where they just got monetized. But
I've been on YouTube for 9 years and I just got monetized 2 years ago. So like if you're like, oh man, like it's been 3 years or something, you're like, oh God, I'm so tired. This is my 9th year on YouTube. So think about that.
Yeah.
That's what I say. Yeah.
That's right, man. Yep. It's
being able to adapt too.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, gotta be able to navigate, adjust, adapt. I wouldn't even be here if I didn't adapt. I'd still be like a horror channel, not like a movie horror channel, like a scary story channel. But now
look at you now.
You've all been blessed
now,
with
boy.
me. You're welcome.
That's right.
I humbly say.
Okay. Yeah, gotcha.
So real quick, guys, I'm gonna give a quick version of this, like response to this real quick. So external. What I mean by that is that when you say something like that, or like this is gonna be my take on John Carpenter's Halloween. Okay, this is gonna be my take on Scream. What you're really doing then is you are telling everyone that your film is going to be equal level and par with said film. So that means, and I got to tell you something, I've not seen a movie yet that is on the shelf of Scream 1 and Halloween 78. These are masterpiece films. It's not like even like they're great films. Like they're that's not obtainable from it may be one day, sometime. I mean, Tom Brady comes around once on 100 years. So, right? So, I mean, things can happen. But I'm just telling you that the reason I say that is because in my mind now, if they had not said that, if they just said, hey, new slasher, mystery slasher or something like that, I'd have been like really excited. But here's the problem is when you come out and say, this is our take, A24's take on Scream. Well, now my expectations are not for a good movie anymore. They are for an amazing movie. So that movie's going to have to blow my mind for me to now be happy with it. I'll come out of there being disappointed if it's not at the same level I felt around a Scream film. At least one of the sequels. I even said that, right? I won't. There's no way it's going to hit 96. But let's just say can it hit Scream 2 or 3 for me or 4 or even 5? If it could even hit 5, I'd be satisfied. But why do that? If I'm a studio, they do it for marketing because we're talking about it. Oh, everyone here is Scream, and they're just like gnats to a light. But I think it's a bad move. I don't think and I saw that trailer, guys, and we've talked about it. It was like a thud. That trailer didn't. I was like, wow, it had no. I was waiting for that mystery that like the Scream trailers all had, where they pull you in, and none of that was there. I was very disappointed. That's why I haven't covered it.
I think it's more like, hey, the concept of Scream, we're gonna do that kind of similar. Like it's like murder mystery slasher, trying to figure out who the killer is the whole time. I don't know. That's how I took it. But I don't know. The one thing I appreciated about the trailer is, yes, there's some cringy dialogue that was maybe a bit much. There's some choices made there
Triggering me right now.
yeah, I
Yes.
don't love all that. It's a little cringy, but the one thing I did appreciate is the fact that they really didn't give you too much of an idea of who the killer could be. Like, I feel like the Scream
Right.
2022 trailer, and fight me on this, but I feel like I actually like the Bodies trailer better than the Scream trailer for the new one, just because it was so vague. But I don't know. Maybe
Unless
that's
it
just my
wasn't.
opinion.
Unless
it wasn't. You're right. I haven't
And
seen
we
the
won't
movie
know
yet.
that.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
But the only person I think who I think could be the killer is Pete Davidson, just for obvious reasons. He's huge. He's like he's easily the biggest star in that whole movie. And I could see that maybe that's why they're releasing it. You know, it could be like a Cabin in the Woods situation where they made this a couple years ago, and now they're just like, hey, let's just release this because Pete Davidson's blowing up. Same thing with Chris Hemsworth in Cabin in the Woods. So I don't know.
That was
Well,
a great movie.
it was.
Oh, that was
it was.
right.
You're right.
That wasn't just some like B shit film.
I don't know why they didn't release that. Like, I think it's one of my favorite horror films of
I know,
that
right?
decade.
Yeah.
So
I love that movie. Yeah.
well, gents, I got a live stream at 7:30. So I'm gonna,
Yeah, it's about
And
time,
I actually gotta get ready to head on out too, guys.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Well, let's wind it down.
Let's wind it down, guys. Anything anybody wants to promote, real quick?
Subscribe to Fate Decided. Subscribe to As It Stands.
Yeah.
Help me out. Do me a solid. Support me.
Do me a solid.
To be a solid.
I will.
All right.
I will be on at 8:30,
Nice.
and we're gonna have some fun talking about War for the Planet of the Apes. And
Oh,
thank you
nice.
everyone for helping my channel get to 3K. It was very very.
Yes.
Congrats, man. That's awesome.
So exciting night.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
Jake, you got your stream coming up in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I got my-
Anything else?
I got my stream in 5 minutes. Everyone just live, laugh, love. You know, we don't say that enough. I don't know. Sure, you know,
Live,
I want
laugh,
to
love.
positive vibes. There
Typical
we go.
white girl.
That's me.
Yes. Just say no to the stash.
God.
Just say no to the stash. No. And I'll end it with, I mentioned it already earlier, but just one last time. Tomorrow night, guys, at 9:30 Saturday night, revisiting Scream 3. Carrie Crave Cinema, Katie from Popping the Popcorn, and Ashley from Colorado Killer Queen will all be joining me. I'm hosting this Ladies of Horror Night, and we're going to spend all of our time, or most of our time at least, talking about Scream 3 again. And yes, love it if you guys would all be there. And I just want to plug something super quick. I just made the announcement official today. But guys, on my channel next Wednesday, I have a very special guest that I'm very excited about. I'm going to have the one and only, guys, Zach Cherry, joining me
Oh, nice.
next Wednesday for, excuse me, at 9:30. And we're going to be talking about our top five most favorite moments in Scream franchise history. And after that, we may talk about some other things like our top 5 moments from Scream 6 and other things too. But I'm very excited about that next Wednesday night. It's up on my channel now. So go hit the reminder button and smash that thumbs up button. Let's get that. I hope that's a really nice turnout for Zach on Wednesday
Hey, I
night.
will say one thing. That stream definitely has a cherry on top.
Oh, nice, dude. You did a dad joke. That's what I would normally do. Well
I know,
done.
I was trying to help you out. I was throwing you that softball.
Yeah. I don't know if
Love
you did
that.
that.
That's awesome.
All right.
All right, Night. You want to close us out?
Close your McCocken hole.
Oh, my God.
My cock.
Oh Lord. All right. Well, anyways, you guys in the chat, thanks for hanging out with us, even though we were all over the map. That's what happens sometimes when you're a part of the collective. So we'll catch you guys on Jake's channel in a few minutes. I'll be on at 8:30. Craven's gonna be on Saturday night. Fate's gonna be on when Fate's on. You know how it goes. The collective has spoken. Peace.
Bye, guys.
I'm waiting for you to kill it. Jesus.
Oh, it's my turn to kill it.
Yeah.
I was waiting on Night. Oh, bye, guys.